So how do you feel the scrimmage went?
I thought the scrimmage went really well. Definitely our best scrimmage from both sides of the ball. You know, the first half offense came out firing. We did really well. In the second half, the defense responded extremely well. I mean, it was really good to see with, you know, the youth. Guys responded when things were down. So that showed me that even though they're young, they have maturity.
Mm-hmm. What do you see from Josh Moore in this camp, Sam?
He's doing a great job. He's a guy. He runs extremely good routes, quick with his feet, and his vertical is ridiculous. So he's really hard to cover in the slot and outside. His speed's there. He's doing a great job of just flying around and doing what he's told to do.
So outside, that's kind of the new thing for him at the Z or whatever, and you're seeing good things from him out there.
Yeah, he's been picking it up really well. I mean, he had a 40-yard post catch today where he went up over the corner. So it's not like he can't go get the ball, and he's fast as well, so he can run with those guys.
What's your anxiety level with the running backs after Ingram scare?
Minimal.
Yeah.
I had to tell Keontae to stop jogging today, so I mean he's going to be okay.
Yeah. You worried long? He had an injury last year. You worried about him holding up?
No, not at all. I think that what he did in the scrimmage is a testament to his strength, and I think that's something that's going to help him out this year because could have been a lot worse in his knee with what happened, but because of the supporting ligaments and the supporting muscles, because he's so strong, it was pretty minor.
Jordan Whittington, yeah, it looks like he's been 3 years in the weight program, but what are you seeing from him, his demeanor, his approach to it, and on field?
He's doing a great job. I look at him and I sometimes I forget that he's never played college football because he gets along with everybody so well. He's fun to be around. He's not scared to voice his opinion like some freshmen come in and are super quiet. So,
how's he as a receiver?
I mean, a lot like he was in the state championship at Cuero. He's a fast dude, maybe not as sound in his routes because obviously he's in the backfield more, but it's really hard for anybody to cover him, let alone if the defense is in man coverage and wants to run a linebacker out with him.
You're throwing against these guys every day. Which of the corners, young corners, have jumped out at you?
I think Jalen Green is a guy that has a chance to be extremely elite. You know, it's hard to put guys in that elite level because of who they're going against with Cullen, but Jalen's done a great job of holding his own, honestly. It hasn't been complete dominance at all, and so he's done a great job. I think with Deshaun Jameson going back to corner, he's been a guy that has really impressed me with his feet and technique at the cornerback position has been really impressive. So, I mean, and there's a bunch of other guys I could keep naming off names. I think we're gonna have good depth at that position.
As a quarterback, if you were out there and there's been talk about it, maybe an 8 DB look on third down from T.O. or whatever. I mean, as a quarterback, what would you see if you saw that speed out there going against you?
It's pretty confusing, honestly, because I mean, you got guys who are traditionally DBs playing in the post who are on the ends, and you got speed all over the place. So you can't exploit any matchups because I mean, all our guys can run 4.4, 4.3s. So you're not going to beat anybody with speed, and so it really eliminates some stuff from the passing game.
How would you rate your camp so far?
On what scale?
1 to 10.
Which aspect?
How about throwing the football and then leadership?
Throwing the football, I'd give myself an 8. I threw 5 times a week over the summer, and last fall camp, there was a point where my shoulder got pretty sore, and I had to kind of take the back seat for a little bit. But haven't had. I mean, I've been consistent with my throws, and that's taken every rep, and I haven't had any soreness at all. So that's helped contribute to increased accuracy. And then leadership, I think everybody's done a great collective job of bringing everybody together and buying into the culture and understanding what it's going to take, pushing through the heat, pushing through adversity, because although that's real stuff, and I think that we're doing a good job with that.
10?
I wouldn't give myself a 10 in anything, no.
9? Leadership?
I don't know. You'd have to ask somebody else.
Sam, what about your offensive line? You got different guys, moving parts in there, but you got Parker Braun there and Denzel on the right. Tell me what you're seeing from those guys.
Yeah, there's been a lot of moving pieces up front, obviously, because we're trying to teach everybody different spots. But Coach Hand is such a good coach that he's going to get guys right, and the athleticism, the technique, and all those things are there. It's really exciting for me because I think everybody up front is capable of doing whatever they're told. There's no limitations up there, and so I'm really excited for those guys. I think Denzel's doing a great job. Parker's doing a great job. It's a new offense. It's not the Georgia Tech offense, so he's having to adjust his technique a little bit and adjust to what we do in the passing game and all those type of things. But his efforts there. You can see why he was a highly touted dude, because you don't want to see him coming downhill towards you. So I'm excited for those guys.
Do you notice any difference when Zach's not there and Kerstetter is at center?
Do I notice any difference?
Yeah.
Not really, no. I mean, they snap the ball a little bit differently, so the ball comes out. But they're both advanced in their knowledge of fronts and protections and running the ball and high Ds and all that. So, no, I don't. I think that we're getting in the right calls every time. Obviously, I've played behind Shaq for a lot longer, so it's a different feel with the ball coming back in our communication. But as in a sense of getting to the right play now.
Is this
Sam,
finally a
Sam,
player-led team?
Sticking with the offensive line, the 3 true freshmen, Hook Finn, Tyler Johnson, and Javon. What have you noticed from those 3 guys as this camp has gone on?
I mean, I think all 3 of those guys have a chance to be extreme talents in this program. Really, really well built. They're getting adjusted to the culture, and I think that they have a chance to be really, really good.
Sam, you keep in touch with Shane Burchell, and have you seen how he's going at SMU? You guys talk about so?
Yeah, I talked to him 2 days ago actually. Shane said he's doing great. He loves it, and I'm expecting him to have a great year because he's an incredible dude and an incredible quarterback.
What would you say your role is with this offense?
My role with this offense is just being a good teammate, helping others, keeping everything going, learning my place, playing running back, everything, making sure I'm good, everybody else is good.
How do you want to be different than you've been here at college?
I just want to be different by keep getting better. Just keep embracing the grind, want to know, just keep working, being a good teammate. That's pretty much all I focus on.
But you're thought of as a third down back. Do you kind of want to dispel that and prove you're an every down back?
It's not my place to really think about
Yeah.
other predictions better than me. I'm just worried about the internal, worried about what I got to work on and
Yeah.
so forth day by day.
Danny, the coaches all talked about, Coach Drayton and Coach Herman talked about how you kind of transformed your body over the summer. What were some of your off-season goals, and what did you really focus on in terms of getting yourself right for this camp?
Just trusting in the weight staff, making sure eating the right things, doing the right extra things for my body. Just doing the little things.
Would your weight change? What were you last year? What are you now?
It was about 225. Dropped down 220, 218-ish.
And what were they trying to get accomplished? What was the mission there?
It wasn't really a mission. Just leaning up a little bit, normal. Work out off-season goals.
What are you seeing from Keontae since his injury, and what's your level of confidence in him being ready to play a whole season?
I'm confident in everybody, but Keontae, he's been working, he's been grinding, he's been using this time to really coach up and help others really understand the plays as well as himself. It's all a day-by-day, get better grind type thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you saw Coach Drayton when he was in Houston talk about the running backs. We're gonna lead the team and get back on it and everything. I mean, What did you make of those comments? I mean, and his fire, what he talks about in the room, and for y'all to really step forward as a group.
I actually never really focus on the media kind of aspect of it, but I know what he does tell us. He do strive for us to be the greatest backs that we can be, and same from our end. We always try and push each other and be the best that we can be.
Yeah.
What stood out to you about Jordan Whittington?
Jay, he has some character. He got some spunk. I really like him. He's going to bring a lot to the team, and he's going to help us get better.
Again, if this offseason, 3 of your teammates decided to go elsewhere to get more reps or for whatever reason, why do you decide to stay at Texas and continue to see this out?
I decided to stay at Texas because Texas has a lot to offer, and it's all about the grind. You can't really – you just got to put your head down and work.
You look back to last season, were you expecting to maybe be on the field a little bit more? And was that sort of frustrating that you didn't play maybe as much as you had anticipated heading in?
Everything happens for a reason. Everything's for a purpose. I don't really worry about playing time because, again, that's not I'm here to play, not just decide playing time. So I just work on things that I need to work on, and if I'm not playing, something else I need to work on.
Trying anybody new at running back?
Say that again?
Since Keontae got hurt and you're so thin in scholarship, have y'all tried anybody else at running back just to experiment?
We just been working, getting people that aren't on scholarship, like the walk-ons, like Jared and Jaren. They've been working. Everybody just keep grinding. Like, we're just taking it day by day, really.
It did seem though like the fourth quarter run against Tulsa, you were trying to send a message. I mean, in the way you did that. I mean, because that was early in the season. How do you carry forth that mindset, that attitude, and tell these coaches, hey, give me a chance. Let's do this.
To me, it's never really about trying to convince to give me a chance.
Yeah.
Because if I got to convince, then I mean,
something's not right.
Got to work on it internal. So I just play 1-0, just worry about that rep.
Yeah.
Like I really didn't even know what happened really until I looked at the film on that play. But
yeah, it was kind of impressive. Would you admit that?
It was cool. It was cool.
Do you see yourself as a drive finisher, a fourth quarter finisher, a guy who's going to pound it and dish out some punishment?
I know in our room we all try and be like all around backs, and we try and do all aspects of the game because you never want to have a weak spot and just have a weak spot. You always want to work on every aspect of the game, so I don't limit myself to one aspect of anything.
Will y'all have 1,000-yard running back this year?
We'll see.
What do you think?
One last one?
We working.
Yeah.
How much have you changed since you got to campus?
Changed? I don't think I changed much. Of course, I grow and everything, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, but I feel like everything we have now is always in it, so we just got to choose to make the choice to do it and use it.
How old are you, first off?
19 years of age.
19? You look 30.
That's what I get that a lot.
Yeah? I mean, what do you do people are just amazed?
Yeah, people think I'm lying when I tell them my actual age, but in all reality,
You carry your birth certificate around with you?
I have a tattoo that says established in 2000. So, yeah,
well, there you go. So it's right there for everybody to see. Yeah. What I'm sure people tell you, man, God, look at this guy. He's got to be amazing out there, right? But how do you translate that into making it happen?
I don't worry about what people talk about as my body because everybody has to work short, fast. God gives you something to work on. If you're tall, you might not be the fastest. If you're short, you're going to be blazing, but you're height deficient. Yeah. So in order for me to not think about that, I just have to work as if I'm 5'10".
Really?
What have you learned from Colin?
I learned from Big Bro Colin a lot. He's taught me how to get in and out of breaks, stuff like that. So was Coach Manager. But Colin has taught me that just being 6'7" is not going to get you anywhere. You have to actually put the work in.
What sort of advice did he give you about that? Because it sounds like it really sunk in.
Coming in, he grabbed me as soon as he came in. He grabbed me, hugged me, he said, welcome to the fam, all that. Really brotherly, and he was like, just 6'7". Be 6'7" all the time. Coach Manager reminds me every day, be 6'7", be 6'7". With my basketball background, I should win 90% of the jump balls, stuff like that.
You going to be a red zone target this year with your height?
If God willing, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Malcolm, he said Tuesday that he's trying to tell you guys y'all can be better than him. Colin is trying to tell you guys that. Is that believable to you guys yet?
It's believable and it's achievable, but that dude's a pro. He's going to be a pro, and it's going to be hard to back it up, but he's the most unselfish player I've ever been around. He wants us to be better than him so we can go higher than him in whatever round he goes in the draft.
Your teammates give you a nickname because of all the hair and the age thing?
They call me Grandpa. Grandpa in my class, yeah.
Grandpa what?
Grandpa Epps in my class. I'm the grandpa of the 2018 class.
You feel old?
I don't feel old. I still got that kid in me. I'm always around. You see me around the facility, I'm smiling, happy, jumping around like I'm a little kid, because that's just what I like to do.
How many touchdowns you scored this camp?
I don't know. I have to go back and film and look at that, but I don't. When I score touchdowns, I don't score them. The offensive line and the quarterback scores them, and the offensive coordinator scores them, because they trusted me and I trusted them to get the job done.
How many times have you been a part of all that? 5? More?
Can't even tell you.
Are you studying anybody in the NFL at your size or anything like that?
My favorite receiver of all time was Megatron.
Yeah.
And when he left, I study Julio Jones now because of the way he runs his routes, and he's 6'3", and how he gets in and out of cuts. And if I can get in and out of cuts like that, then I'll be dangerous.
What do you think of Megatron? Just because he was a game changer, obviously. Just because of that.
He's 6'6", 2, I don't know, 230, something like that.
Right.
We almost built the same, so that was a good guy to look at.
Yeah.
Doctor, when you're out there on the field and Colin's out there and Brennan with all that height, how hard is it for DBs to stop you guys?
I wouldn't know. I just play. So I just got to ask them. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, but you see a 5'9" cornerback, would you just start salivating? You see some.
I mean, I salivate when I see anybody. I don't care who's in front of me, because at the end of the day, I know I fall back on my training, and I've been trained so well from Coach Manager to Coach Meekins to weight room with McKnight to Coach Herman talking to us all the time. So my training gives me confidence against anybody.
So who do you like? I mean, who has done well? The DBs, the corners.
All of
jumped
them.
out at you.
All of them had their moments. All of them. Jalen Green, that's my guy. I go at him all the time. Me and Cook go at it all the time.
Yeah.
Me and DJ been going at it since high school. Kobe Boyce even he plays